The first major update has finally came for Rocket League on PS4 and PC. Stick around to get the details. What it is, I am Controlled Pairs with Controlled Pairs Gaming, and the first major patch notes finally came out for version 1.03 for Rocket League, which is the first major update to hit the platform on PS4 as well as PC. I just wanted to take a second to go over some of the headlines and make sure everyone is up to date on exactly what this update entails. Psyonix did deliver on some of the promises that they initially made, and will definitely hit those headlines, but unfortunately there are some features that were left out for another day, but I'm definitely still looking forward to those. So, real quick, the headlines include a quick chat command that can now be used across platform from PC and PS4. Basically, before the patch, whenever you used the quick chat commands, if you were on console, you couldn't communicate with your friends who were playing on PC and vice versa, which made it incredibly difficult to communicate with your teammates when you were playing across platforms. This is said to alleviate that problem. Another headline for you, stat tracking for online games is now properly recorded for its correlating garage items. So whenever you unlock items in the garage like tires or different kinds of boosts or toppers, each one of those has a correlating stat that it tracks. And unfortunately, prior to the update, the stat that some of those additions were tracking was not updating correctly, and apparently that problem has finally been solved. Next headline, AI bot skill levels now adjust to the average skill level of all players currently in the game. This is going to be really good to hear for those of you guys who aren't playing ranked, and instead whenever someone leaves a game they're replaced by a bot that is just insanely powerful, and then the bot dominates the rest of the game. Next headline for you, the first player to abandon a ranked match is now banned from matchmaking for 15 minutes. That is a huge update. It's so frustrating for those of us who have been playing Rocket League competitively. Whenever your teammate leaves, or even someone on the opposing team leaves, and the game quickly falls apart or it turns into a 1v3, and it's just no fun for anybody. So finally there is going to be some consequences. So the first person who leaves a ranked match will now be punished by not being able to join another ranked match for 15 minutes. That is a huge update. We'll see what it does to the metagame. I am not completely confident that it's going to solve all of the problems, but it's definitely a movement in the right direction. Some smaller stuff on PS4, the Far Far Away trophy can now be unlocked via online play. If you stream on Virtuoso, that's an achievement. It's now obtainable and includes appropriate description. And there's multiple crash scenarios that have now been fixed. There are some physics problems that they managed to iron out. Guys, in the description below, I'm going to give you a link to the Rocket League forums where you can find the full description of the patch notes. I'm also going to give you a link to rocket-league.com. It's an awesome maintained fan site, and I just want to throw a shout out towards them. I've actually had the privilege of working with one of the guys who maintains their academy section, and hopefully we're going to be doing some collaboration here in the near future. But they're putting out great stuff over there, and they also have a news article related directly to this update that I hope that you're able to pay attention to. Finally, I wanted to throw a huge thank you to all you new subscribers who have joined me as I've been covering Rocket League the past couple of weeks. As you know by watching my videos, I really take a lot of pride in producing some high quality content for Rocket League as well as some other great games. If you want to see what that content looks like, check out the video on the left. That is a breakdown of a 3v3 strategy that I've been using with a lot of success, and it's going to be a huge help whenever the 3v3 team play for ranked play comes back to Rocket League. And if you want to see something a little bit different, click on the video on the right. That is a montage that I threw together of some of the early play right when Rocket League first came out. It's not necessarily the best stuff in the world, but it definitely shows what the game is capable of, and it was a lot of fun to make. And of course, if you do like this content, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be bringing you all the latest news for Rocket League as well as a lot of other games, and continuing to produce this high quality content. Until next time, this is Controlled Pairs, signing off.